Hello again, Kotsur here speaking, internet's busiest anime nerd, and it is time for what I plan to do pretty much every season or preseason before the new season starts, and that is asking the question as to what are the spring 2025 animes that I'm planning to watch for that coming season. So I guess before I go into like what shows I'm planning to watch for next season, I want to talk about a little bit about winter 2025 and how it's been so far. So as you know, a lot of the winter 2025 episodes or sorry shows up until this point are already at their halfway point for the most part. Again, I know some of these I haven't really like updated as of late on my Miami list, which obviously I've been too busy with things and such. But overall, to kind of give a nutshell of winter 2025 season of new anime shows, new seasons, etc., there are a lot of good shows on here that are going really, really good, such as the second season of Pop Story Diaries. Solo season 2 is doing really, really good. The 100 Girlfriends season 2 is doing well. My Happy Marriage season 2 is doing super well. Even Sakamoto Days, which is like the big, big hype train that it is of the season, is doing pretty good. While it's not as great as, like, for example, Spy Family, which I will get into later on in the near future on what about Sakamoto Days, it's still a pretty good show. And of course, we have some hit or misses here that I could go over in details and length, but I'm going to save all of that when all of these shows eventually come to an end, and I'll do a full review about it. So, without further ado, let's get into the shows I'm planning to watch for the spring season of 2025. So here it is, spring 2025 season. We have a ton of shows here. I'm just gonna kind of speed run the newer seasons right off the bat and tell you what I'm gonna watch them right now. For starters, this right here is the third season of Fire Force, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, this one, sadly, I'm not going to be watching at this time because one, I did not watch the first two seasons, so I don't know what's going on. However, I guess if you're a Fire Force fan and you've been keeping up with Fire Force up to this point, this third season is probably for you. Again, maybe in down the line I will watch Fire Force the whole show as a whole, but right now, I clearly can't, sadly. So there's that. Then for some reason, this is number two on the most highly anticipated anime come out of spring 2025, and it's this show. I've been killing Sun for 300 years and maxed out my level season two. Um, I know I haven't dropped a full review on this channel of the first season, but I remember when this first season came out, this show was super freaking boring. It is super boring, super dreadful. It's not like the Tensei Shitra Slime series that everyone knows and loves. This just feels like a watered down version of that show, but if it was just super pointless, super boring, and super bland. It's honestly one of the most forgettable shows of 2021, and I think if I had to put this on my worst anime list, it wouldn't even make it on the worst anime list of 2021 because that year had some really crazy stinkers that came out, which I could probably talk about in the near future if any of y'all are interested in that. But to put it in a nutshell, I cannot believe we have a season two coming out. Um, yeah, I'll plan to watch it. I mean, I have it here already as it is because I don't remember why I put it here, but okay, I'm gonna definitely watch this when it comes out next season of the spring 2025 season. All right, next Windbreaker season two. Yeah, I definitely remember this show. This show, the first season of Windbreakers, I believe it came out last year, and this show, it while it wasn't mind bending or amazing by any means, I think to put it in a nutshell, Windbreakers, the first season felt like Tokyo Revengers, but if it was animated much more crisper, much more cleaner. And the only qualms I have about the show is that I can tell that it was holding a lot of things back from being super good. But given how popular the first season has become, I'm not surprised that the second season was bound to happen soon. So, without a doubt, I'm definitely going to check out season two, considering that the first season definitely left a lot to be desired and had a lot of potential to be super good. So, yeah, I'm 100% going to be watching this show when spring 2025 rolls around. All right, but now we finally have our first official new anime out of the other newer seasons of anime, and that's Lazarus. This one is a Mappa Studios original, I guess. And let's see, just reading the synopsis as and speedrunning as much as I can. This one actually looks pretty good. This one looks really interesting to check out. Um, let's see, he's moved on. Dr. Skinner, yeah, this one looks pretty interesting. Has a really cool concept about viruses and vaccines. Again, I'm kind of speedrunning the synopsis as best as I can because I want to get through other shows that I want to watch for this season. But yeah, I'm definitely planning on watching it considering that it is on the top of the list for a reason. Next we have Boku no Hero Academia Legos. Listen, I'm sorry for any My Hero Academia fans. I don't think I'm going to be watching this one. Unfortunately, look, I'm not a My Hero Academia fan or a fanatic for the matter. I don't really get the hype surrounding the show to this day. Yes, I'm aware that the more recent seasons have been really good. Actually, have been the best that the show has to offer, but I'm just not feeling it, man. I'm not crazy about it, so I'm definitely not going to be watching this, sadly, because what's the point if I haven't watched anything from My Hero Academia? So I'm sorry, but this show's just not for me. So that's all I gotta say. All right, next, Haran-san season two. Yeah, I remember this show definitely pretty well. This first season, I dropped it after 4 episodes back in 2022 because it was just the most bland, most predictable slice of life comedy anime to come out of that year, and it was just really forgettable. It was just repeating the same formula that we saw over and over again with these slice of life comedy feel good anime shows. And I get the first season was like really good, really popping off, but I just didn't get the hype around it. It just didn't hit the same way as other shows that I was really curious about. It wasn't even like a fun, trashy show that I could write off as like, oh yeah, this is like a fun, bad anime. So the fact we're getting season two of the show, I predict that this show's gonna flop in my opinion, and it's not gonna be received super well by critics and fans alike. So yeah, this one I'm doing a definite pass on because I wasn't crazy about the first season back then, and what's the point of doing the second season now? All right, going down the list, we have more second seasons, which I most likely won't be watching. Okay, then we have this show, which translation is called The Beginning After the End. The story follows the strongest king in history, Gray. Although he possesses unparalleled power, wealth, and fame, there is no one who stands by his side, and he trusts no one. And Gray slowly meets his death and is reincarnated. Okay, so this is basically another isekai anime spin-off that we come to know that is pretty apparent in the isekai genre. Um, if there's nothing else available to watch for the season, I guess I'll give it a watch. It looks like it's trying to pull a Mashoku Tensei type of moment, but I'm optimistic that it's going to be good. But why not? I'll plan to watch it. If it's not good, it's not good. All right, next we have looks like this right off the bat. This poster looks like it's a slice of life comedy anime. Let's see. And it's called Shinai, or can a boy and a girl friendship hold up? What? Okay. The relationship between the two who are destined to share a common dream has passed 2 years without any particular agreement. Okay. If you can't get married, I have to take responsibility. Only reunites with the first crush to give it the relationship stink all stink. Will Hamaru be able to escape to her ideal friend now that she has found love? Um, sure, I guess. This one I'm planning to watch as well. I'll watch it just because maybe sometimes a lot of these slice of life comedies has some flashes in the pan of being like really good, really bad, or just like in the middle. So I don't know. The concept of this from reading the synopsis really fast looks pretty interesting. So I'll give it a whirl. Hopefully it's fine. All right. Next, ooh, this one's interesting. We have a high tech Kudasai Takamina-san, or please put them on Takamina-san. Um, I don't think I need to like read the synopsis to know what the show's all about. If this is like the panty stockings or fuck what was it called the leg stockings anime or some shit, I I might give this one a shot just to see if it's going to be like a trashy anime. But right off the bat, the poster, the title, and even just looking at the synopsis a little bit, looks like it's going to be a fun bad anime. So I'll definitely check this one out, 100%. We'll see how that goes. Let's see. All right. Oh, it's a new season of that spin-off Black Butler anime. Okay, then we have what the heck is this thing? I don't even know what the hell this thing is, but let's see. From Old Country Bumpkins to Master Swordsman. Uh, duh, duh, duh. Okay, this looks like another painfully mid fantasy anime that I don't really care about. Maybe I might give it a shot. I don't know. Oh, but it's under Passion Studios though. This one's a maybe. I don't know if I would be interested in it though. Let's see. Oh, okay. Let's go into Witch Watch. Kind of skipping around a little bit, but Witch Watch by Bilberry Animation Studios. Yeah, look, ever since Bilberry Animation Studios has been like this upward climb of like really good shows, I've been keeping an eye on them as of late. So this one's 100% I'm definitely gonna watch because it's under Bilberry Animation Studios, and it looks the synopsis from just a brief read looks really interesting to check out. So 100% gonna look into this show, guarantee. Let's see. Oh my god, alright, we have a lot of shows to kind of dive into, but let's see. Um, oh my god. Yeah, so as you can see, there's many more shows here that is in this freaking spring 2025 season that I could probably break down and talk about. Yes, I'm gonna watch, or no, I'm not gonna watch, but that's gonna take forever. So let's see. Is there anything else here? Oh, okay. Hey, Yu-Gi-Oh! Card Games: The Chronicles. This one I'm 100% gonna watch. This for many years now. Every Yu-Gi-Oh! Fanatic has been hoping for an anime adaptation of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Card game, and it looks like if you remember watching the Chronicles trailer of this right here, it's super fucking put well together. I'm 100% gonna check it out because this is like one of the most hyped things to come out in the Yu-Gi-Oh community in a fat while. Yeah, 100% gonna watch this, guarantee. Let's see. Oh yeah, then we have Konosuba season three's OVA episodes, so extras that from the third season. Definitely gonna be watching that. Okay, this is just a recap movie. We have a random Kobayashi no Dragon Maid movie coming out, but I'm not sure what it could be. Interesting. Uh, let's see. Let's see what else we have here. Virgin Punk. What is this? What is this movie? The story follows Uba, a young woman who finds herself living the bounty hunter. She goes to turn. I don't know why, but the art style reminds me of like really old, like gritty animation that came out back in the early '90s of anime by Shaft Studios. Why does it feel like I've heard? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. We got something going on here. Okay, yeah. If I'm able to watch this movie sometime this year, I'm definitely gonna check this movie out. This one looks really interesting to look at, and the art style is like really interesting. All right, and I think that's gonna be about it. Again, I know there's clearly more shows in here down the line that I gotta look into that I'm planning to watch and maybe describe more about. But from what I can say right now is that we've already kind of scratched the surface of all the shows I'm planning to watch more or less. The rest of the shows that are down here are either shows that are just really forgettable, really generic as you expect, or it's just second seasons of shows that I personally haven't watched at the moment, such as this Bye Bye Earth season two, or this series that I don't even know about, sadly. Um, but yeah, I think to wrap it up, that's all I'm gonna say about what's gonna be happening here. And yeah, I think that's about it. So, yep, right in this video, as you see here, is all the shows I'm planning to watch for the spring 2025 season. I'll definitely talk about these shows more in detail should something happen to them in a good or bad way. And I'll see you all in the next video. Bye bye. Later.